All right, it's another episode. Of course it is. That's why we're talking. 3 guys and a 12-pack.
You sure it's another one?
Maybe it's...
With your host, executive producer, Tony the producer.
Yes, master producer.
King of the Forest here with us.
Hey, how's it going?
Greg the neighbor.
That's me.
And Manly Danley.
Manly. Very manly.
Yeah, that was very manly. Manly.
I mean, I wasn't just making cocksucker
Oh,
sounds. So. Already starting it.
Great. Oh, excuse me.
Good times.
Yes. I'm having good times.
Are you now?
Yes,
I bet you
am.
are now.
I am now.
Well, according to this article, you're having good times because you have kids, and that makes you happier than adults who don't.
Says who?
You know what? My kids are very rewarding. Very, like, the experience as far as... My kids are damn good kids, and I'm freaking proud of them.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. But that also, according to a study, if you have kids, people who choose not to have children make you angry. I guess because they're smarter than you.
Yeah. There was a choice?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No, there's this doctor did a study, and it turns out for some reason a lot of people who are parents resent people who don't have kids because they're not doing their part. I'll be honest with you, a lot of you people who are parents, you
Aren't doing their
motherfuckers
part,
don't deserve to have kids, and you shouldn't be propagating.
Way too many children out there that are under-parented.
Yes. Greg, no, it's okay. You can stay for the conversation.
Greg, I guess Greg already knew. I have nothing to add to this.
No, make sure the air was on, dude. Hot as fuck.
What is it?
Hot!
As fuck.
Dean, pull your pants up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just had him lay in the fire pit last night, and I took a picture of it.
The roof is on fire.
Charmander, I choose you.
Watch out, if that fire goes out, he dies.
Charmander, charge!
What is this, Howl's Moving Castle?
It's my Achilles heel, or Achilles pubes.
Achilles crotch.
So apparently a shower doesn't put it out.
No,
So
that's hot enough.
when I guess when Dean was born, his mom held him by the pecker and dipped him in fire.
Your only weakness will be your pecker. Well, to be honest, I mean, if we want to be frank about it,
I fully accept it.
like everybody's mom must have done that to him.
Is that what you wish she said? I fully accept it.
Oedipus enjoyed it the most. No, but yeah, I mean,
It's very Freud of you.
I'll be honest. I was a Freud, you might think. But we're not talking junk here. What? Oh, speaking of fire, yeah. But the thing is, though, is that, I love my kid, and I'm glad I have him. But there's a Nick in a reality that didn't have the kid.
Yeah, he's in prison.
No, he's shooting up heroin and running back to Robin.
No, man, I'm allergic to opiates, so I could never be a heroin addict.
Okay, so he'd be in the ground.
Maybe, but that's not where I was. I mean, I still have my daughter. She just doesn't live with me, but...
You gotta remember,
you said a
you
Nick
said
in
Nick
another
without
universe.
Kids, without kids.
Yeah.
So that means you didn't have her also.
Oh, yeah, so things could be completely different.
Yeah, like we said. You could
May
be
have
dead.
never met Robin before. I could be dead. Yeah.
You could be happier.
Nothing matters, Morty.
Nobody exists because they want to. Everybody dies. Just come watch TV.
Or you could just be married to a fat chick with 6 kids.
That will never happen.
You don't know that.
Well, not in any reality this Nick is living in. Because if I made it to that reality, I guarantee I'd get the fuck out of it real quick.
Put that Nick out of his misery.
With the insurance
I no longer
money.
need you anymore.
I don't know how you fucked up this bad, but I'm here to let you know you're done. Because you're me, and we do not accept this.
The Council of Nicks have decided that...
The Council of Nicks.
Of Nicks or dicks?
I need to
Either or.
I need to borrow Isaac when I travel to other universes to cancel out my brainwaves so they can't catch me.
He'll listen to you.
He'll give you the right answers, yeah.
Yeah.
So both of our kids this week made stupid decisions with their friends.
Mine didn't get in trouble for his. Well, it wasn't a stupid decision.
But did he listen to his friends?
No, some fifth grader grabbed my son by the neck skin and was twisting it. And he told Duncan, "You can't hit me because I'm a fifth grader." So Duncan drilled him right at the belly button. And a bus driver saw what happened, and the other kid got wrote up for it. And she just let us know that our son had to defend himself against some little asshole.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Nice. The way that it should be.
The bus patrol came up and separated him and just had Duncan sit down up by the bus driver and wrote up the other kid.
Good.
And Duncan thought he was in trouble, and the bus driver and the bus patrol were like, "What are you going to do in that situation?" You know. So I gave him some pointers next time because, as far as I'm concerned, the crotch is a fair target.
You want to hit up a little higher than the belly button.
No, you don't.
That solar plexus.
No, you don't want to teach them that because if they crush the xiphoid process, then the kid's going to the hospital.
The xiphoid processor unit.
No, the xiphoid process.
And you don't really know how hard your son's going to hit because
Your sternum.
I'm sure you've been teaching him a little bit here.
Yeah, he hits hard.
Yeah, but do you want him to hit a redhead in the crotch?
No. His fucking handle melt
Well,
off.
we do training with a candle flame to toughen your hands in case you come across, one of those unicorn type
Phrasing.
people. Are we still doing that? Yeah.
Soulless life suckers.
So I had something. I was driving on the way here to do the podcast, and which I understand the law about it, but of course, it's a law, so sometimes it just doesn't make any kind of sense.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy on a bicycle, and I understand that he has just as much right on the road as I do. And I gave him his room. I had enough, there wasn't another car coming, so I could kind of go over the other lane and pass him. But there was a sidewalk there. Like, if you're on a bicycle, especially here in Florida, I'd rather be on the sidewalk.
I want to interject for somebody who's logged in tons of miles on Map My Ride. The sidewalk for someone on a bicycle, it's like they purposely set it up to kill you. The way they set up benches and light poles, and if there's somebody else walking, technically you have to move off the sidewalk. Mm-hmm. So the way the sidewalk is set up, even though crazy bastards in cars are scary, getting anywhere on the sidewalk faster than, Granny with her walker on your bicycle is scary as fuck. In fact, I got the helmet cam thing for my GoPro. I might hop out there one day on my bike ride and ride on the sidewalk just so you can fucking see how scary it is.
Well, your sidewalk is fucked up then, because the sidewalk by around where I'm talking about, there ain't shit in the way.
Yeah, because you live like in a newer area. That shit's less than 15 years old. They didn't add the sidewalk later. Yeah, because out where I live at, there's like S-curve. If you could drift a fucking bicycle, there's the shit out there to do it. Because the light poles were there already, so they just kind of humped the sidewalk around them.
Not my job.
Yeah. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Was that you?
I think so.
Yeah, with the kid with the boa constrictor wrapped around him and the camera crews just standing around filming it, and the kid's like, "Holy fucking shit, I'm gonna die, help me."
And the dude's just got the camera recorder on him, recording him, and he's like, "Not my job, dude. I'm just here to record it. Not gonna save you." It's a It's a big ass anaconda, dude. Don't look at the camera. Don't look at the camera.
Yeah, don't look into the camera. Oh, that was messed up. It was funny though.
Well, that's like
That's two people. That was one guy recording it, and somebody took the picture. So
at least,
at least two people were watching that kid get ate by an anaconda.
But dude, and here's the thing: is
who signed that kid up for that?
He was like a African tribe kid.
Oh no, it's just some shit that was happening in the jungle, and they happened to be there doing a documentary.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't know if they stopped and saved the kid after a little while, but they let it get to.
No, they cut the snake open and got his body out, but
no, it wasn't big enough to eat.
That was a different episode of a different show.
It was big enough to try, but it wasn't big enough to eat them.
The worst meme I have ever seen in my entire life is this little Ethiopian kid that's like maybe 5-6 years old, and he's sitting there. He's just sitting like on the ground, just kind of hunched over, like he's gonna starve to death any second now. and there's a vulture like 10 feet away, and the meme says, "Good things come to those who wait."
It's fucked up.
Oh man. Hey, Greg.
I
Hey,
want you to get me fresh beer. You serious?
are you serious?
I want you to get me fresh beer. You serious? I want you.
You got a loop.
It was on loop, yeah.
How many more am I going to?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Had to repeat myself.
Repeatedly. I had to repeatedly repeat myself.
All right, so what else we got on the hot docket?
Dude, I don't like talking about political shit a whole lot, but the liberals have completely lost their shit. Because we're talking about, and this is from the liberals, Dean, not just like the media calling them liberals. This is from the some leaders
like an
of
organization.
It's a political party. It's the Democrats.
Okay,
They're liberals.
So there's a spokeswoman. Man.
Yeah, there's somebody you talk to and
Person.
A spokes tranny. Did you assume my gender?
Well, here's the thing: is they are losing their shit and telling Democratic leaders that if you don't completely oppose anything the Republicans say, then we're going to vote you out of office. So basically, the one group of people who screams for inclusiveness, political correctness, making sure everything is fair for everybody against the natural order of the world, are now saying that if you don't agree 100% with the Democratic Party, then fuck off, you're worthless. And they came out and specifically said that they're not looking for unity anymore at this point. It's either liberal democratic ideas, hardcore party line, or not.
So technically, they're looking for unity just for their beliefs, though.
Yeah, you know,
yeah.
What do we call those people? Like every time you have a group
Zealots?
of people, yeah,
Tyranny?
or there's a postmodern
Terrorists?
word. You add the
Well, I was
word
gonna say
Nazi,
tyranny, but
like
yeah.
feminazis.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, they're
You're
liberal
a fucking-
Nazis.
You're liberal Nazis.
Producer Nazi.
Yeah.
Well, we have one of those. Save it for the
Save it
podcast.
for the podcast.
So we're getting close to Civil War again.
Nah.
We've been on the edge of something for a while. You know, race war, civil war. It's just a matter of, you know, it was like the War of Independence. There was the shot heard around the world. Mm-hmm. Two groups of opposing forces came together. Were arguing a whole lot. Things got tense. Somebody accidentally pulled the trigger on purpose. Who the fuck knows? Bam.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's at the way we're moving, it's only a matter of time because we've either been divided because that's what people do when they get in groups larger than 50 to 75, or we've been divided because we've been coerced or, you know,
Manipulated
into it. So, because, I mean, let's face it. Let's look at the things that are worth a lot in the world. Like, if the world fell to shit and we didn't have money anymore, okay, what could you still use to buy things with?
Bottle caps.
Fist.
Gold. Because for some reason, gold is always an acceptable currency.
Bottle caps.
This isn't fucking
Fallout.
Thank you. And diamonds. Okay, diamonds are worth a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
You said we can make those in a lab now.
But why the fuck are diamonds and gold worth a lot? We've been yanking that shit out of the ground for hundreds of years. We're still yanking that shit out of the ground. Every brother in the hood has at least one gold chain.
Mm-hmm.
Gold. They used to tell us that gold was not abundant or hard to get a hold of. And that's why it was worth a lot.
It was when you had to mine it out of the fucking river.
Yeah, but we're way the fuck past that now. So why is it still
Old Man River?
And then diamonds, we can make in a lab.
They actually said that silver is actually going to be better than gold if the market crashes, because silver's so low right now that when it goes back up and it's silver and gold again, silver will have the bigger jump.
Why are these two metals that aren't really good for a whole lot other than, especially with other materials that we found that are better for electrical conductivity and stuff like that?
Because they're shiny.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, the human...
Ooh, shiny.
No, you're hardwired to like shiny things because water shines when sunlight hits it. And your primitive brain is programmed and wired to look for water because you need water to stay alive. So shiny things actually work on your primitive reptilian brain. That's why, you know, shiny new car, shiny jewelry, fucking shiny phone, shit like that, flash and stuff, because you're hardwired to pay attention to that.
So that's why the Japanese give everybody epilepsy during their animation?
Yeah. Just a regular fucking commercial in Japan.
Speaking of commercials, gotta bring this up. Arby's, please stop.
I
Please.
haven't seen any of
We have the meat.
Please. We have the meats. Like, it's just so
Motherfuckers
dumb.
give me the meat sweats.
It's worse than that roadkill hamster singing for fucking, what was the sandwich place? Quiznos?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
You
I haven't
don't?
eaten Arby's.
It had like the
Arby's.
fucked up eyes and all kinds of shit.
Arby's is just so dumb. Like, what is your base sandwich? What
Roast beefs.
Why do people go
The
to
roast
Arby's?
beef and cheddar.
They want the roast beef and cheddar,
Yep.
and they want the curly fries.
Yep.
That's it.
That's what they want.
Get them by the curly fries.
They don't give a damn about this brand new double the meat corned beef sandwich. It was made in New York. They should call it New York, New York. You're stupid. Jesus freaking Christ. God.
Have the meats.
Everybody just needs to make Carl's Jr. commercials. You seen the Carl's Jr. commercials?
They got
Wow.
sexy bitches on them.
Hell yeah, like the U.S. versus the Tex versus Mex commercial with the girls playing volleyball over the border.
We're trying to go full European media already here.
Hells yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it. They're Catholic.
Because it's mainstream TV. Do we really want our children knowing about this at
I would
5 years
rather.
old?
But
Wait, because this comes from the closet
Yeah.
fucking hermit motherfucker. That's, I don't watch TV. I don't watch TV.
I really don't.
My kids gotta
I'm
get
gonna
virgins
talk
until they're
about
18.
what's on TV, but I don't know.
I got a better
argument.
argument.
I know enough.
Your
about the
kids can play
European-
video games and watch TV where motherfuckers get blown up, slaughtered, have their heads cut off,
Absolutely.
get castrated, and all this stuff.
And there's still fuck scenes in video
But
games.
as soon as we talk about sex, it's like, oh, no, that. I would much rather my kid know about
Which
sex.
is funny you use that voice because those fuckers wrote the book on it.
They got a temple with all the positions carved into it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is. But I would. George Carlin did the bit where he was talking about the Western and about how TV's more violent, but we can't talk about
There are age ratings for the violent games. though.
the natural act between
Well, yeah.
a man
There's age
and a
ratings for
woman.
TV shows.
That just
Yeah.
reverses back to the beginning of the podcast here where we were talking about parenting.
Yeah, that requires.
Yeah, when we got
parents.
there.
That's a bad word now, parenting.
I didn't let Alex play Grand Theft Auto. Well, he got away with
Chase
playing
and
it, but-
Steal. You guys don't remember?
My
Chase
son
and
plays
Steal?
that shit, but then it's like
That
I
was-
have to turn
that
it off
was
because all he does is
Grand
kill the
Theft
cops. He
Auto
doesn't play the
before
game.
It became
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto. I remember Chase and
Well, I
Steal.
remember
what's the one with
original
Saints Row?
Grand Theft
Saints
Auto
Row.
in
That's
high
Saints
school.
Row.
horrible.
I did not let Alex play that
Generic
until he was
computer
15.
graphics.
That was Chase and Steal, and then they just changed the name to Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it was originally came out as Chase and Steal as the beta.
What's that? I wasn't even listening.
Grand Theft Auto, the original game.
Well, on the TI 80s or whatever that we used to use in high school,
Mm-hmm.
there was the game on there where you started off selling lewds and then you
Yep.
moved up when you got more money to sell other stuff.
That wasn't
and-
supposed to be on there. Somebody
Dude,
loaded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and they were on
Mario,
all of
they were on all of them, yeah.
yeah.
You had that. You always had that one kid buddy that had a fucking his dad could hook you up, let him borrow your T80 for the fucking night, and you get it back. He's got 50 games on it and shit.
Dude, what was that game that you had? The like the Mafia game. No. It was from
Police
movie.
Quest.
Tony Montana.
No, I had Scarface.
Scarface.
Yeah.
He had the game. That one.
That
like,
was such
the
a
whole
fun
point of the
game.
game was this like
It was
catch the
build up
dice
his.
right so you could
It was
sell more
based
coke.
on a movie about a cocaine dealer, so
And that's what you
kind of
did.
expected.
Yeah, no, It was that he didn't die at the end of the movie. He somehow lived because he was coked up. So he runs away and hides for a little bit, and then you have to start from the ground back up and build your empire back up.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to go around and take everybody else out that was still alive or whatever who was selling, and yeah, fun times. Fun times.
That game is so old, though.
Would I want to do that in real life? No, because I died so many times on that game.
For real.
But I don't know if
There's no
anybody
fucking
up.
safe spot.
Yeah,
No.
I don't
There's
know
no
if I'm a
reset
video
button.
game
No
character
respawns.
right now, and like my guy knows all the codes because there's probably some times I should have died and I didn't, and he's just sitting in there saying IDDQD or whatever and keeping me alive.
It's like that fucking. I was talking the other day about fucking deja vu.
Yeah, the reset button.
Yeah,
Man.
maybe that's you fucking actually died and you threw back to a previous save.
Jesus Christ, that's still fucking with my head, dude. For real. Because I started talking to a bunch of people about it, and we were all like, everybody got real quiet for a while.
Everybody started to think the last time they had deja vu.
Yeah, and we were like, and then one dude looks at me, he goes, man, fuck you. He goes, I'm gonna be up all night with this shit now. Oh, speaking of which, I had a thought.
Really?
Check this out.
Wow.
I learned
It
that.
started steaming and everything. I saw it.
I'm not your crotch.
Burn!
God.
Nick had a thought.
Mulberries, when they're not exactly ripe yet, will make you hallucinate. Okay. So
Round and round the mulberry bush.
what if we're all sitting in that mulberry tree in Aunt Josie's yard right now, eating mulberries, tripping balls, and none of this has actually happened?
All right, Matrix.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you eaten those mulberries often?
Dude, we used to sit in that tree all fucking day and eat mulberries for real. Till you get the shits from it, man.
And Donna used to come out fucking once every 10 minutes. Y'all look like a bunch of monkeys in that tree. JD, don't shout that in this neighborhood. What they do, Arliss?
Oh, stop. I was over there today.
Whose fault is that?
Obligation.
Really? Okay. Conscious is a bitch, ain't it?
Yeah. I can't sleep at night, and I'm trying to rule out all the possibilities. It's purely scientific.
All right, Morty.
No, that would be Rick. I would definitely
Yeah.
not be Morty. I would be Rick. For sure. Imagine, like, him as a super genius, but with the same shitty attitude he has. Like, no
Yeah.
offense, man.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's what Rick's
Shit happens.
like. I mean, it's 100%. That's what Rick reminds me of, is him, only, like,
100 times smarter.
A little bit smarter than I am.
He comes off, but like after a while, he doesn't come off as that smart.
Who, Rick?
Yeah, he just comes off as a smart ass.
Yeah,
He's
but-
still really smart, but
Yeah, come on, man. You
Yeah.
know.
I saw the beginning of one episode.
they fucking turned everybody into fucking praying mantis people and shit.
Holy crap, Dane.
Cronenberg
Did you watch TV?
I sat down here while he was watching it for like
Fucking end.
15 minutes.
Alex would keep bugging me to fucking rewatch it. I'm like, no, I've already watched them, dude. You gotta catch up. Watch it on your time.
Speaking of fucked up shit, so in Ireland, they outside of what used to be a Catholic orphanage, they found a mass grave. And
That's what happens when they don't get adopted.
well, yeah, oh fuck of all this shit you could have picked. Oh, I'm not sleeping tonight.
I'm gonna sleep like a baby.
Some fucked up shit. They did a DNA test and found that all of the bodies in the mass grave were between 35 weeks and 3 years old. And this orphanage took in a lot of kids in the 50s, so they were just kind of chucking them in a hole.
But when you think about it, what's a guy supposed to do with all those bodies after he's killed a couple of thousand people? Dig a separate hole for each one? Put up little markers with their names on them? Get real, for Christ's sakes. The whole idea of killing a
George
couple of
Carlin.
thousand people all at once in one place is to save time. Besides, all the United States ever does is complain a little, take a picture, and then leave. So what's the fucking difference?
That's not right. Well, they're actually trying to sort these out somehow and give them proper burial. I don't know what the fuck that means. There was a significant amount of human remains
Just put one big marker. Dead babies.
on board.
Dead babies on board. Go slow.
Just nail the baby to the board and smart people will be able to figure it. No, that's some messed up
Oh,
shit.
baby
man.
on board. I'm sorry, I was trying to look.
Oh, you
something
found it.
else up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Do they know how old it was?
Oh, yeah, that back in the 50s was when this happened.
Oh, okay, so these all happened around like.
So,
Yeah.
happened when?
There was some-
Between 50 and 61.
Requires is this a simple offering of earth and water, a token of Sparta's submission
No, we're
to the
listening
will
to something.
of Xerxes.
There we go.
For a madman, earth and water. But you'll find plenty of both down there. No man, Persian or Greek, no man threatens a messenger. You bring the
Guess this is what
crowns and
the
heads of
Irish were doing
kings
with
to
them?
my city
You know?
steps.
This is Sparta.
You threaten my people with slavery and death. Oh, I've chosen my words carefully, Persian. Perhaps you should have done the same. This is blasphemy. This is madness. This is Sparta!
Right down Greg's butthole.
There's a bit few guys in there.
Oh.
What's the guy at work's name?
Not him.
Access denied. Oh, that's some fucked up shit though, man. Because they're kids. And they're brought to you because you're an orphanage that's supposed to take care of
Well,
them.
look what the Spartans did.
Yeah, if you
What?
weren't
If
healthy,
you were
they
a
just
baby
throw you off
and
a
you
cliff.
were born and they didn't think that you were going to grow up right, they chucked your ass off a cliff.
That was necessity, though. It wasn't just... you weren't an organization saying, bring us these kids. They don't
How
have
much
anywhere else
famine
to
has
go.
been in Ireland
Yeah.
and stuff?
Not
so.
in the 50s and 60s, though.
I don't think it was famine.
Nah.
I think they
I'm
got-
not saying it was
It was
famine.
just-
It
the
was
orphanage was ran by
laziness,
Greg.
And they were
No.
just like, oh, God.
I think there was
Well,
some
here's
fucked
the
up
thing,
shit
though.
going on there. Though.
Check it out, though.
That one doesn't have blue eyes and blue hair. Throw it in the hole.
I imagine. All right, Krieger.
Blue hair?
I
They're all
imagine.
dead at that point. Jesus.
Blonde hair, blue eyes. Let's
He's
say
trying to say-
blue hair, blonde eyes.
They probably got government subsidies for taking the kids because they were a Catholic organization. Or
So they
got
said that they had the kids
or they
there.
got
Nobody came and
subsidy
checked.
from the
and they're all,
church.
we got them here. They're
Yeah,
still
they're-
here.
they're
They're just
right
running
there.
around somewhere. We can't line them all up and let you count them.
out
They don't stand still.
Why is your food budget so low if you have this many kids? Oh, most of them don't eat. They're actually feeding the ground.
We don't take in that much food from you guys. We're growing our own garden out here over top of them.
Dean is uncomfortable.
They're all potatoes.
Children. I was gonna say children are the corn, but
It's Ireland. Or potatoes.
they're, it's
Never eating Irish corn.
It's the original.
Never.
It's.
Is there a such thing?
Yeah.
I thought that's
don't
what
know,
your
but I'm not
crotch
eating
was
it.
called.
That's what you grow on your feet?
Isn't that another
Irish
name?
corns.
It's the dilemma of the Irishman when you have a potato, whether they eat it now and not starve or wait and turn it into liquor.
Can't make whiskey out of potatoes.
You can.
You
Can
can
you?
make something
Yes,
out
you
of potato.
can.
I thought it was vodka.
You can make
Well, it's
vodka out
moonshine,
of potatoes.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on how you distill it.
Bananas.
If you
can
if
definitely
you
make
make
something
it
to drink out of
in
it.
Russia, it's vodka. if you make it
it-
someplace else, it's not.
Oh,
Okay.
in Poland, too.
Yeah, Poland.
Yeah.
It's funny. Everybody makes fun of the Polish for being stupid, but
They're just backwards.
The reason they made fun of the Polish for being stupid was because World War II they had a cavalry. So did the Germans.
No, they didn't have a church. They had a cavalry.
Cavalry. Anywho,
Grammar's hard.
Grammar be hard.
You got muted.
I can talk loud enough so that you can still hear me, motherfucker. You might as well just ignore that shit.
so
Alex.
because they didn't have a cavalry, they had a cavalry of horses.
Mm-hmm.
The Germans had tanks, and they tried to fight the tanks on horseback.
Actually, they also fielded guys on bicycles because that's what they had
Yeah.
against tanks.
I mean, they kind of used what they had, but they did create the turbine.
Well, and the thing though is that and Budweiser was originally Polish, and it was much better beer. In fact, it's spelled slightly different. If you go to Poland,
Budweiser.
they have Budweiser beer there, and it'll put you on your ass. It's not the watered down shit that they have here.
Yes.
So
That's actually interesting.
I've seen a couple of times said Polish coffee cup, and the handle was on the inside of the mug.
all the
Yeah.
stereotypes come from when everybody came over here. you were fighting for a job, so you would start rumors about another race because there was no affirmative action. Oh, Irishmen are all lazy and drunk. Well, no, we're gonna hire them. While Italians are fucking illiterate and Polacks are fucking dumb as shit.
All right, we're gonna take a quick short break. When we come back, we're gonna have.
Did you say queef?
Queef,
Yep.
yeah.
We're gonna queef.
We're gonna have Japanese arrested for what? Rock scissors paper.
Oh, it
Something?
goes. Yeah, it goes much. It's kind of gross.
And,
Way worse than
Are we
that.
gonna have a new segment? Yeah.
Manly versus Beast.
Oh,
This is gonna be very
man.
interesting.
As
Stay
long as we're not in a
tuned.
cage.
No, it's caged. You
Oh
can't
no,
get
there'll
out.
be a cage.
There's a
Yeah.
cage too?
There's
Damn.
No,
gonna be a.
we're gonna put you.
No, like an arena. We'll put you in an arena.
No
Yeah.
weapons.
No weapons.
No weapons.
No
Yes,
weapons?
no weapons.
That's bullshit.
Well, maybe if you
Oh,
if
no,
you.
that's
No.
no weapons
No.
is bullshit.
You know,
That's
we'll give him his
bullshit.
bowling ball so we can.
Dude, I'm telling you
pray
right
for
now.
the
Look.
Power of grace.
All right.
ball.
As a
So-
fucking human, if you put us on if you took away our technology, we are on the combative level on the animal scale as a fucking
Hey,
pig.
you give him a really big rock,
There you go.
and he
Yeah.
can drop it on.
We'll give him the bowling ball. He can have his 14-pound bowling ball.
At least a sharpened
Yeah.
stick. You can make a shiv out of a toothbrush. Give him a sharpened stick, like a spear, but it's just a
We'll
stick.
discuss this when we come back from
All right.
break. Then what
Oh,
weapon
Jesus
we might
Christ.
give him.
Produce
It
it.
might be funny.
Cracking the
We'll,
whip.
we'll have a wheel and we'll just spin it.
There you go.
And
So I might get a brick?
You might get a
Yup,
brick
you
to
might
fight a
get a brick.
fucking
Oh,
rhino.
what?
What's that thing from Rick and Morty?
The Wheel of Death. I don't know.
He might.
all right, guys. We'll be right back. 3 guys at a 12-pack.
Contact.
Back from break. 3 guys at a 12-pack. That's what you're listening to.
And
Yeah.
we're going back to the...
We're talking about Dean fighting shit.
We're starting with that first.
I might as well.
All right. So we're gonna start with Dean fighting shit. It's Manly Danley versus Beast.
Round 1.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes! I cannot be defeated.
Can Dean be defeated?
By a lot of shit, I'm sure.
All right. So this is gonna be an ongoing project. We're kind of getting a little bit better at it as we go here, and I guess the way this is gonna start off is we're gonna pick 2 simple-ish creatures. We're gonna pick 2 simple creatures and see, kind of, could Dean actually beat, which one would he
Nature.
fight?
If one of them's a dick, I would guarantee
Could he?
he could beat.
Beat the fuck out of that thing.
Beat it till it's raw.
I'll eat it. I'll eat it. And and if it defeats that creature, because it was gonna be, he's Manly Danley, so no weapons, but apparently that was too much for him to handle.
Well, no, the first
So-
animals would just be by hand, but no human being is, the odds of a human being beating a grizzly bear barehanded is like
Slim
so
to
many
none.
zeros after
He's
the
not a
decimal
normal
point.
human being. He's a redhead with the flaming fire crotch. Like, he's gonna
A
set
Manly
something
Danley.
on fire.
So while
you
it's
know?
trying to eat his
So if he's
face,
fucking the grizzly bear.
yeah,
No.
really, so you're gonna attack it naked?
Yeah, that's how he has to fight
And
it
then
too.
wouldn't
There's
his
no
crotch
fucking
be
armor, no.
considered a weapon.
You know what happens in a fight with one guy gets naked?
Everybody goes home and nobody talks about it ever again.
The fight really doesn't get started. As soon as you take your clothes off, I'm leaving.
That's not a fight, though. That's just.
Would you punch somebody that just got naked?
If we were getting ready to fight and they got naked, I would punch them in the face. I definitely wouldn't go near their crotch. But it's a fight, man.
What if he's standing up straight?
You mean he's got a heart on it? He's coming. Then I'm definitely gonna just obliterate the fuck out of him. He may have tread marks from my shoes on his dick by the time we're done.
Oh, man,
Why do
that's
you
funny
think
stuff.
about stuff like that?
All right, so what's the first set of animals there, Tony?
I don't know. I kind of put a list out, but I'm not sure what we want to.
I answered the list. It was the only one that answered. The
What
list.
we
I
really want to
participated,
start
goddammit.
off with. I mean, I've got this for Dean real quick that I have to play.
She's just a girl and she's on fire.
Oh.
After she gets done with Dean.
My God. No, I promise it's not gonna read. You can go waste the money on the test if you want, but it's just the after effect. It'll go away in a couple of days. Just put some salve on it.
Grab the bottle of aloe.
I know it burns now, but it will go away.
The skin normally peels away like that. It's fine. Just you're welcome for your free Brazilian.
Appreciate it.
Damn. It's fun being a dick.
I enjoy it. He's giving me the chink eye stare.
Damn, that's racist.
I wonder if they sit around and act like white people. Hi, my name is Wilbiff.
Oh, look at me! I grabbed the neighbor. I'm so funny. He's hot. He's hot. Stupid motherfucker.
This is like a 1940s Bugs Bunny cartoon.
You ever hear that coming from Greg's house? You know, he's having sex with the girl now, and he just starts screaming.
Is that when Dean comes over?
I hear it all the time now. I mean, it's through the roof, through the walls, next door. Now that he's single, I hear it at least 3 times a week.
And then Greg just yells to extinguishers under the left side of the bed.
Not that I would know.
All right, so where are we going to start him off with? The honey badger and...
Jesus.
Honey badger chimp.
It's like equivalent to a wolverine.
So a honey badger and a wolverine.
A wolverine will kill a grizzly bear.
They're the same thing.
Let's
Let's say
will kill a lion.
But this is manly Danley.
All right, chimp
I'm
and
gonna die either way. So it doesn't
No
matter.
shit. A chimp or a honey badger.
I guess that's the
That
rule.
might be too...
That's a little, yeah. Man, come on.
How big
right.
is the chimpanzee? If I go
It's-
with chimpanzee,
It's a full male chimp.
About the
A full
size
male
of
chimp?
Ray.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
You gonna give him a baby male chimp? What the fuck?
I mean, we could
It
keep...
could still kick his
Yeah.
ass.
I was going to say we could keep the weight class the same, but that probably wouldn't be fair.
Jesus.
Yeah, a
Christ,
fucking
no.
chimpanzee that weighed the much. That's a
Why
fucking
do you-
small gorilla.
No, you know what? No, a chimpanzee that weighed as much as Dean might actually be fair, because that motherfucker would have to be fat and slow and unhealthy to be that big. There's a reason they don't get that big. So he might have a chance against one that's been smoking cigarettes at the fucking Philippine Zoo for the past 20 years.
All right, so we're gonna go with a dog and something else. Start off
Let's do like a
barehanded.
shit you would run into in your yard, possibly out here in Florida.
Okay, I had one.
Okay,
I had to
yeah,
pick. All
raccoon.
right, no, we'll do this. We'll there. Well,
I wouldn't want to fucking
I
fight a
said
raccoon by
I
hand.
put it down. One of them was eagle and rattlesnake.
All right, we'll go with that. Snake in the eagle's shadow. A little Jackie Chan action. You want to fight a rattlesnake or an eagle? Mind you,
barehanded.
Barehanded.
You're in a like a
An
UFC
arena.
fighting cage. Okay. And you can do whatever you want to kill
The
them.
poison on that rattlesnake is nasty.
Yeah, no shit.
It's not poison.
It's
It's
venom.
venom.
It's venom.
The venom on the
It's a
rattlesnake.
hemotoxin.
Oh, you stole
pretty
Dean's
nasty.
word of the day.
Oh,
Damn, I forgot to get that.
Damn.
I forgot all
Sorry.
getting all this other stuff, and I forgot to put together a
I
little.
didn't run that by-
Hemotoxin.
didn't run that by the
Hold on,
council
hold
of
on.
Knicks.
I got it right here.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna fight the eagle.
The eagle.
And there's a reason. There's a reason.
Okay.
Okay, because that eagle. Okay, does anybody know anything about boxing? I understand that
Yeah.
you can't just punch an eagle, but
Could if it flew at you.
if I have longer arms than they have reach to get, because they gotta get pretty close to bite the shit out of you or scratch you,
Okay, let's. Do you
Right,
know
so
what's
they're
on?
gonna have to
Do
be
you know
close.
what's on the end of their feet?
like razors.
Yeah.
There's like 6 of these on the end of their feet, 3
Yeah.
on each foot. This is a knife because you can't see on the show. That's sharp as fuck, and they could pull leverage on it. So just remember, the beak is not the biggest concern here. It is a concern.
Okay. So
They-
you're picking eagle.
Okay.
I mean, there's definitely dangers in both, but I don't want to get bit.
well, the snake
and
only
be
has,
paralyzed.
Yeah, the snake only has to hit you one time.
because I feel like with the hemotoxin, it's going to turn into a hemophiliac knife fight.
No, what a hemotoxin does is
it doesn't make
your blood down.
It clots your blood inside you.
So that oxygen doesn't get to your brain.
Oh shit!
Yeah. The other thing is there's a neurotoxin which attacks your central nervous system.
That paralyzes you.
And you can fuck that bird up because you grab a pubic hair and throw it at it, man. And
and all of a sudden, bitch, you ain't no phoenix.
No, but I mean, we're in a cage. So
the thing to do would be to.
How big is the eagle? First of all,
it's a full-grown eagle.
So
bald eagle.
8 feet?
Yeah, bald eagle.
6 feet or whatever.
We're not talking condors. Probably like 4 feet from tip to tip, I'd say. Maybe weighs 35 pounds.
Pretty much your upper torso flying at you.
Yeah, without the head.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, the way I would deal with it is you're going to take damage from the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
5'9" to 7'7", almost
Serious?
7.5 wingspan.
Damn,
Yeah. So almost
son.
6 to 7 feet wingspan from tip to tip.
That's big.
Yeah, that's like from my feet to a couple inches over the top of actually a foot over the top of my head.
Are we talking full-grown American bald eagle, right?
Yes.
Anywhere from 6 to 13 pounds.
That means them
or 6
talons.
to 14
Dude,
pounds.
It
Or
only
like,
weighs
imagine-
14 pounds.
Yeah,
I mean,
there you
can
have
get
brittle
your hands
bones.
on its neck. Yeah, I get it.
Just anywhere.
Just punch it
but you
one
just
good time.
Follow the rule. If it can touch you, you can touch it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to sacrifice whatever your dominant arm is. It's gonna have to take some damage.
Yeah.
And your eyes, cover
When
your
the-
eyeballs.
When the bird,
We'll give you this. You'll fully repair after
For the next round. We'll let you heal.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get the bird on your left hand, and then you just grab that son of a bitch by the neck, but you're gonna have to do it quick, or he's gonna try to snap you with his beak.
Yeah.
And then you just pretend he's a bullwhip. Fight's over.
So you're gonna have to sacrifice the left hand to grab, and then the right hand to whip.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's not even my strong hand. So I mean, I feel like
You can kill the eagle. All right.
I think the
You
eagle
think you
could
can kill
die,
the eagle
you
and then
know?
still go masturbate in the hotel afterwards?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So second part of this is he's got to make a weapon for the next fight.
We'll give him some time to think about that, and then he'll come back and tell us his weapons next week, and then we'll tell him.
Okay, you got a week to construct weapons out of that eagle body.
So he's gonna beat the eagle.
I'm glad I picked the eagle.
Okay.
Yeah, we'd say he could beat the eagle.
Well, I had help. You know what I mean?
He would
There's a
take
better
some.
chance
He'd
against
take
the
some
eagle.
damage, but we could train him to defeat the eagle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like this could happen.
I mean, we could train him to defeat the rattlesnake. He could.
Yeah, but fuck that.
Yeah,
Pick
I
up
would
a
fight
rock and
rattlesnake.
throw it
I'd
on a
rather-
rattlesnake.
He doesn't have a rock.
Nope, it's just the
It's
UFC cage.
barehanded. That's it.
Dean whips off his trunks and throws it over the snake's head, and while it's
But you
distracted,
didn't say I had trunks.
He
I could've-
grabs-
Yeah, you're fighting it butt
You have-
naked.
Yeah.
are we
there
naked?
he's gonna kill it with his crotch.
snake be afraid to bite him. Snakes don't like.
He's
biting.
gonna try to. He's gonna try to charm it.
He's just gonna pee on it. That's why Dean has to have those metal toilets in his house. He doesn't want to crack the porcelain on a cold morning. I was doing maintenance on a unit where I
Dean's
work
always
at,
in the warmest spot in the pool.
and I don't.
We wanted the jacuzzi. We used to have to fart in the tub.
Yeah, but you could just throw a bag of rice down there with him and have a snack in like 60
I'm
seconds.
not eating that.
Minute rice. Is that worse than a crotch biscuit?
Uncle Ben's.
I was gonna say Uncle Dean's.
Uncle Dean's.
Uncle
Dean's fire crotch rice mixed with a side of Fermunda cheese.
Cajun style.
Hey man, a lot of rice, man. It's like taco rice. That's all spicy.
That sauce, man. That sauce is good.
It's en fuego.
This is a creamy habanero.
Jalapeno poppers.
Like a whole bunch of people just quit eating at Taco Bell. You know that stuff on the quesadilla? Dean goes by there once a week.
They don't want to use the electricity for the cookers anymore. They just need a little bit of help. They pay me for it. You know what I mean?
He just lays under the warmer.
When your morning is hell, just go to Dean's house.
Keep it warm. With this asbestos blanket. All his kids have cancer, but at least it doesn't catch the house on fire.
It's flame retardant. Or can you still say that?
What's
you
that?
can't really say that, Rick. You can't use that word. No, I'm not.
You can't say retarded.
I'm not making fun of the.
Well, that's retarded.
I'm not making fun of the differently abled. I'm saying that if I looked in that thing that your sister's boss gave me, it would have made me mentally retarded. I don't think logic has anything to do with it. I think it's more of a feeling, Rick. Well, that's retarded. It's like when like I'm starting to not post so much on Twitter because if you post certain words like retarded, they ghost edit it. So when everyone else sees it, it's a different word. But when you look at it on your
How do you ghost edit retarded?
You change. I don't know.
What the fuck is it? I'm gonna have to start writing bad words on Twitter.
Term. What did you just say?
Differently abled. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start fucking putting weird shit on there to see what happens.
Fit in a lot of my sentences. And Yahoo for a while would edit out the word vagina. And like a whole bunch of, dude, I was involved in it. A whole bunch of people were like, "Vagina's a fucking clinical term. You can't automatically have it edit out the word vagina."
I almost thought you said clinical term.
Clinical? It's a clinical term.
It's a clitoral word.
It's a clitoral. And you know, there's always that one kid in biology class that said orgasm instead of organism.
Yeah. Boys have a penis, girls have vagina.
It is not a tumor.
Not these days.
Fucking my friend's wife was in California for the Arnold conference. It's a bodybuilding conference competition, and she got some pictures of Arnold.
She was pretty buff.
Huh?
She's pretty buff.
No, she wasn't in the competition. She was just there. She works in sports medicine, but they had a picture of Arnold trying to get through a crowd of people that she posted that she took, and all I could put underneath it was "Get to the chopper."
No.
Get down. Get down again.
All right,
to have that fucking thing on my phone.
We've got next. What was it? Hold on.
Well, let me just quote the late great Colonel Sanders, who said, "I'm too drunk to taste this chicken."
So we've got drunk guy gets busted at a DUI stop.
Yeah, in Dover, Delaware, a guy named James E. Kimmel, not the guy from the Late Night Show, they pulled him over because he was driving like right on the ass end of a trooper's car with only one headlight. And when he rolled down the window, they smelled marijuana and alcohol. I haven't been drinking that much lately. On his breath. And
well, then they smelled marijuana on his breath.
Yeah,
well, you know that started.
And they
pulling drugs out of his butt.
Yeah, they found 21 grams of marijuana and 8 grams of methamphetamines in his vehicle after searching it. So, yeah, not good.
Nope.
Not good for James Kimmel. He's gonna have a late night show in prison. You know what they're gonna be doing?
Dropping the soap.
Getting drugs out of his butt.
They're pushing him back in.
It's gonna be.
You ever had your shit pushed in?
I know.
What kind of night is it gonna be, Greg?
Hot.
Yeah, but you don't know if them 8 grams of methamphetamines was planted. You don't. He could have been a dick to the cops.
Damn, man. I got a hell into the oh shit handle on that because that was a hard left right there. We went from.
He was a dick. He was riding somebody's ass with one headlight.
Yeah, he was
being a dick.
He got pulled over, but I mean, maybe he was being a dick to the cop.
Well, he didn't pass a breathalyzer, and it smelled like pot in his car. So.
You said pot on his breath. I was gonna say I don't think they have a pot breathalyzer.
No, I think they got to do a blood test for that.
Yeah, they got to do a blood test.
Yep.
Well, they can swab the inside of your mouth.
Yeah.
With their dicks. Which, according to Dean, is what they may have done here.
It happens all, dude. I've had some.
Whoa!
Phrasing.
Who are you? What cops are you dealing with?
Is that what the whole thing on your front porch was really
about? May as well have been. Shit. Probably felt less violated.
I don't want to know what really happened.
Yeah.
That's for another day.
He didn't brush him with the shoulder. He brushed him with his crotch.
You were asking about the 2 Japanese guys that got arrested?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, what was that? That was rock, scissors, paper. Let's explain the rules of rock, scissors, paper here real quick.
Okay.
For those that aren't past first grade.
I've got this. I got this. All right.
But you decide this with rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock.
Lizard.
What the fuck is that?
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock was created by internet pioneer Sam Cass as an improvement on the classic game Rock, Paper, Scissors. All hail Sam Cass. Hail.
How does it work?
Oh, it's very simple. Scissors cuts paper, paper covers rock. Rock crushes lizard, lizard poisons Spock. Spock smashes scissors, scissors decapitates lizard, lizard eats paper, paper disproves Spock, Spock vaporizes rock, and as it always has, rock crushes scissors.
I couldn't even keep up with that.
And there you go.
That's like cockroach, nuclear bomb, foot.
Yeah.
Foot crushes cockroach.
Cockroach survives the nuclear bomb. Nuclear bomb
destroys foot.
Destroys foot, yeah. I don't know how you do that with your hands, but, you know.
Cockroach, nuclear bomb, foot.
Okay.
Yeah. You never watched that 70s show?
I have, but...
Yeah.
That's they play that on there. No, well, yeah, these guys were playing rock, paper, scissors, not the gay whatever fucking...
Spock shit.
Spock and lizard.
Just regular rock, paper, scissors. And basically what they were doing, they were in a beef bowl restaurant in Japan. I guess that's where they serve beef bowls. And,
I would assume.
But every time you lost, you had to chug a certain amount of water. So one of the guys eventually vomited in a plastic bag that he had, and then either him or the other guy, no one's sure, vomited in a water pitcher and then left it there and left the fucking restaurant. So they had to clear because of the way Japan is, they're really crazy about cleanliness. For good reason, because you got all those people packed in a small spot.
Yeah.
So they had to clear the restaurant, close it down for 3 hours, and scrub the place because of that.
Oh, wow.
To not get health code violations. So the dumbasses posted a video on YouTube, and that's how they got caught.
Dang. In America, they just send over the immigrant worker who doesn't speak English with the sawdust, and he sprinkles it on there.
No, you clean. You clean.
Soak up.
He not here.
You clean.
The fucking oyster shell.
He's not clean. No.
Well, that is the
You
worst,
buy. You
worst
buy.
smell at school.
I remember on the school bus all the time. Janitor walk
Kid
on
would
there
get
because some
fucking-
kid threw up, and they had the graded lane in
Yep.
the middle there, so it all like dripped into that and just.
Oh, you made me puke thinking
Yeah,
about
no
it.
shit, dude. I'm rolfing already.
That is like the only thing that actually makes me puke is another motherfucker puking.
Yeah. They brought a refrigerator into the hub the other day that had been sitting in a unit for like a month that no one had taken the food out of. And
Unit.
They were unloading it, and we were all like, "Rrr, rrr, rrr." I hosed the outside of it down with bleach water from the pressure washer.
Oh, it was great being in a grocery store back in 2004 when all the hurricanes came through. So power had been out for like maybe a week.
Mm-hmm.
And we were finally getting up there to clean that store out.
What?
That was awesome.
That had to be rank as Greg's asshole. Or at least
After a 4-night bender.
After the bathroom of Greg's that you just blew up.
Thank God for Vicks Vapor Rub. That's all I can say.
Just put it under your nose.
Yep, right underneath there.
Either that or you get a rag and soak it with scope.
With fucking nap time.
Nap time, yeah.
Like, whenever, was there a time they knew that they were going to close before, or was it just the power went out and that was it? And then they were closed.
Well, this was before they got all the new generators set up now at like all the stores or whatever.
Yeah.
And nobody thought that it was Hurricane Charlie.
Yeah.
And it came in or Ivan. It came in up by Punta Gorda.
Mm-hmm.
And it was supposed to hit Tampa. So everybody was like, oh my God, it's going to hit Tampa. So they all rushed up to Orlando. And while it cut across the state, and it hit Orlando. So it went right underneath Tampa and then said, ooh, there's Orlando.
I saw a video of a metal light pole getting snapped off at the base during a hurricane at a fucking hotel.
So they weren't really like expecting that to happen, and then it happened. So it's like, well, crap. Now we got to kind of try to fix this issue.
This FUBAR.
Yeah, I just feel like whenever they closed, anything that was going to be perishable, they knew they were going to be closed for.
You don't have time for that shit.
Expended, a couple days maybe.
Okay, so you can have some dry ice and coolers, but when there's no electricity whatsoever, so now the AC's not running either. Okay, you have no refrigeration and you have no AC.
Oh shit!
So
well,
the store now is just a freaking oven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's why Publix is not the place to go during the apocalypse.
Yep.
Oh, that's Robin's dad's got the top all the nasty rotten food stories. He used to work for Cummins Refrigeration, at the truck shop, and this guy came in with an entire 54-foot trailer full of pallets of steaks that had gone bad, like halfway from Virginia to here. And Ray had to crawl across the top of all those steaks to get to the refrigeration unit in the back of the fucking truck.
No, I'd be like, them bitches are bad. Take them out. Fuck that.
They're not a disposal facility for rotten meat. So.
Take them out, put them back on. I don't give a fuck.
No. You don't have that kind of authority. You just crawl across that shit and fix it, man. Oh.
That's just nasty.
They'll call
That's
somebody else
nasty.
if you don't, so.
And you won't have a job.
Yeah.
You got 3 kids and a wife. You're crawling across that shit. Yeah, you are. You're saying that the whole time, but you're crawling across it.
I know I would. I wanted to fucking get in a fight at work and lose my job, but I was like, I got 3 kids and a wife, and I got to pay a mortgage. Fuck.
Oh, and you're a bitch, and you didn't really want to fight it.
No, I really, really did, but
you'll be all right.
You made it. You made it to the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Got league bowling again this week. So
Yeah.
that'll be fun.
Fuck that all up, I'm sure.
I'm gonna try.
We
No,
get
I'm
our
talking about
handicaps.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, get to find out what those are.
Yeah.
They're just going to put a wheelchair
I need
sticker on
mine,
mine
so.
and hand it to us.
I bowled like one good game last week.
Park in a handicap spot, Morty. Anything
Oh, I know.
less than 8
I think
appendages.
I think this
Consider-
Friday practice we were just fucking we were focused more on getting drunk than we were bowling.
I was still.
Except for
said
fucking
way
Darren. Darren
great.
was killing it.
Darren used to be a league bowler too.
Yeah.
But Darren's not on the team.
No, he isn't, but he was killing it.
Awkward silence. Gotta love it.
Yep.
All right, so we want to thank everybody for listening to 3 Guys at a 12-pack. Seems like that's going to be the end of the show for this week.
And remember, stay away from nature.
Unless you're Manly Danley.
That's right.
Leave that to the professionals.
Manly
So what, are
versus-
we going to start like a little documentary film where we've got Dean chasing after animals, and
Stuffed animal.
when Danley attacks? Crikey, look at this red-headed ginger running across the plains trying to get the bald ego. Oh my god, he's got it. He's got it by the talons and he just snapped its neck. Good gracious almighty.
What the fuck is he doing now? He's pulling his pants down and he's roasting the eagle and eating it. This man's not wasting anything.
So yeah, let us know how eagle tastes like next week.
That's cooked on your balls. Roasted eagle under ass.
Ooh, that would be a good topic. How about you tell us about leather tanning?
I heard it smells.
You wouldn't know.
I'm not ready.
All right, want to thank everybody for listening. It's King of the Forest,
Yeah.
Greg the neighbor,
Yep.
Manly the eagle killing Danley. Maybe we shouldn't be broadcasting that so much. Government's gonna
Disclaimer,
come.
this is just hypothetical. Imagine a world where there are no hypothetical situations.
Tony the producer, we're out.